Hey, YouTubers, it's the dude here, and scurrying his way up is
What up, kids?
TheSuperNamek. Today we're going to bring you a special episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Logic talking about the 2014 ban list.
Woo! Coltrane, baby!
Alright, so...
Before we start, I'd just like to say, I do apologize about the lack of videos, saying there's this thing called employment, and it sucks.
It really does.
So we've been on the downfall a little bit, but don't worry. I got plenty of material to put up for you guys.
Woo! Alright, so before we start, Joe, in a nutshell, how do you feel about this ban list?
I feel like Boojins are going to be tier 0. There's going to be a lot more diversities, but Boojins are still tier 0. And, yeah, Boojins are tier 0.
I think Constellars are going to be like the top deck of this format, honestly.
You haven't played Boojins yet, have you?
I have played Boojins, and they're not that good.
Watch out, dude. I'll answer that later. Anyway, our first topic of the ban list, what is a ban list? What's the first card we're going to talk about?
The first card that has been hit altogether, let's see, doesn't really look like much on here.
Just go to the ones that says new, dude.
Where?
Dragon's Ravine!
Yeah.
For a card I thought was going to get restricted to 1, they gave it the penis.
Yeah. I honestly don't think that needed to go.
I do. I can tell you why. Simply because Dragon's Ravine, one card for Dragon Rulers, instantly puts 2 colors online in your deck. So say you play Dragon's Ravine, drop Redux, send Tempest from deck to grave. Automatically you have 2 colors set up online. Not only that, if you do Redux Title, banish for some BS, Dragon, search Mythic Tree, and Mythic Water, you have first turn Felgrin. Not to mention, you can do it more than once if you have Ancient Fairies. If you can make it twice, you get all 3 Ravines, not only get 4 colors online, but you have 2 cards to go with it.
But also, they just kind of killed Dragonities altogether.
That deck needed to get hit too. It had one of the derpiest OTKs. Not only, I mean, it's deck thinning for days. It also doesn't help that it's abusable with Sacred Sword at 7 stars, which is now at 1. Thank the fucking Lord. I'm getting tired of Pot of Greed. I'm just saying though, I don't think it needed to be it needed to be touched. I don't think it needed to be banned completely, but we no longer have it, so it is what it is.
Yeah, but I honestly just like only Dragon Rulers really kind of abused the shit out of it. That's why they got rid of it.
Exactly. I mean, but hey, when cards gotta go, it's gotta go, and I don't think it needed to go, but it's gone. So regardless. Anyway, what's the next card?
Let's see. We got. Where do you ever see the new ones?
Return from the Different Dimension.
Oh yeah.
Thank the fucking Lord.
I don't think that really was. I don't think that was necessary.
Don't listen to him. He's a bad player.
The fuck I am.
Return needed to go.
Okay, but they already hit the dragons.
It's a win condition, and it does more than just dragons. You haven't played Dark Worlds lately, have you?
Fuck Dark Worlds. They don't use that shit.
Yeah, they do. Play Greeno.
Play Greeno?
Resolve fucking gates 3 times in 1 turn. Oh my god, boom, board, I lose. Not only that, it's abusable in Gym Knights. It's abusable in Mermails. Fucking Mermail player started playing that shit. That was BS. Banish Megalo, get title. I'm like, where's he going with this? Return shit.
Alright, fine. 6 cents. Straight up, that needed to get hit.
No, yeah, that needed to go. I mean, like, 6 cents, attack. What is it? Attack directly, chain, 6 cents. 5, 6. Oh, look, I hit a 6.
Yeah.
I only drew into both my Scarecrows.
Yeah.
Not only that, it netted infinite advantage. Plus, especially with Lightsworns coming out, if 6 cents stays, that deck's tier 0.
Yeah, that...
Automatic. Especially when they were talking about charge going to 2. Ugh.
Yeah, that definitely needed to go. That shit is pretty fucking stupid. What else?
Oh, self-destruct button.
I never even heard of that card.
It had some derpy OTKs with it.
What did it do?
I think it's like you flip it, deal 8,000 damage to your opponent, or deal 8,000 damage to both of you.
What?
Yeah, it's stupid. It needed to go. It just promoted bad players.
What?
Yeah. It needed to go.
Alright, now on to the limited section.
All the dragons got the axe.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is good, but it's also bad.
It is.
Good because the best deck of the format no longer rapes you. It's bad because it takes away from a lot of other decks.
It does.
Like, for example, Mermails, don't get me wrong, still a very good deck. I can see it being Tier 1 still this format. But with the loss of 2 titles, they now only have 1, so it's not as abusable. Plus, the Foolish Burial effect, believe it or not, was very crucial. As another deck that's really bad that doesn't have any... Well, not bad, but it kind of suffers from not having the 3 blasters, other than his Fire Kings, because he plays a synchro version of it.
Yeah.
Lavels.
Yeah.
Even though, watch out, because I do believe Lavels will be a Tier 1 deck.
No.
Yeah, they did.
No.
Rekindling's still at 3.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, don't listen to him. Anyway, I mean, okay.
Good luck trying to get Quasar out.
I don't need Quasar. Rekindling's a +5.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Man, and then not only that, but the loss of Tempest also really hurts, especially because Harpies, they kind of needed the dragon. But, oh well. Redux, on the other hand, Redux was more splashable in a lot of Earth decks, but it wasn't vital.
Right. I mean, and it was actually a Reborn, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, what is it? I play Gadgets, and I bumped Redux all the way down to 1 anyway, so...
Let's talk about the new card that's on there. We have Magician of Faith back.
Magician of Faith is back, and that is amazing.
That is amazing.
Especially for a level 1 set monster. Flip it, I get any spell back from my graveyard. Automatically, decks like Lavels can now solve 4 Rekindlings in a game.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
You have spellbooks that have a better way to abuse their Spellbook of Fate, even though Spellbook of Fate went down to 1.
Yeah. But also think about it, like, how many times could you get a resolve? Because you just have to go from the flip effect, and then you would
See,
have to...
the thing is, it's not as hard as you think to resolve her effect, because there's a lot of players that don't pay attention and they'll run into it blindly.
Right. That's true. But still, then they have to deal with Fiendish Chain and...
I mean, yeah, there's still Fiendish Chain and stuff like that, but Magician of Faith's effect, if they attack, it activates in the damage step, so you don't even have to worry about it.
Right.
I mean, but it just depends on who you play, if they're passive or if they're not passive.
And then they hit Debbie Dragon.
Debbie Dragon should never have been to 2. Ever. With cards like Dandelion and Dragon Rulers being able to play level 3 dragons under 500 attack, the ability to make Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, Orients, that should have never been a thing. Ever since Synchro Plant, that should have... No.
Yeah, no more Debbie.
But we still have 1, so it's not all bad, but there should have never been brought back to 2. Just no.
And then there's also on the limited, we also have Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. I mean,
that kind of needed to go. I can understand that, just because even though Harpy players weren't abusing it, there were some stupid OTKs around that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Because I think, like, what is it? You play that, and a Harpy's Dancer equals 3 XYZs in a Synchro on board.
Now, this is the card I'm extremely excited about. Final Countdown. I'm glad that is down, because A, it's a awful card. Because usually a duel never lasts 20 fucking turns.
You always haven't played a Final Countdown deck. It is the most annoying thing to deal with. Especially back when One Day a Piece was at 3. Oh, that was stupid. 6 turns pass by, and I can't do nothing. Then you gotta deal with the Scarecrows, the Battle Faders, the Threatening Roars, my unlimited draw engine, and it's just, I'd rather play Chainburn.
That card was so stupid because they're like, Final Countdown, go.
Pay 2,000 life points. Boom, you have 20 turns to win the game. Unless you're playing like some stupid OTK deck, you're fucked.
Right.
Book of Moon becomes necessary to get around Scarecrow, and even then they'll be like, Threatening Roar when you enter battle phase. Fuck you.
And now this is the one I'm glad that's down to 1. Spellbook of Fate. Fuck that card.
For those of you who don't understand the pain of Spellbook of Fate that's caused him, me and him may have been playtesting one night, and I might have resolved it 12 times in one game.
Yeah. I am so happy about
Flipped Blue Boy down 3 times. All 3 of my Blue Boys down 3 times, so I resolved him 6 times in a game, banished 3 of his monsters, and then bounced all the back row.
Fuck Fate.
He was so pissed. And then Master, Eternity, get it all back to do it again next turn. He's just, the frustration was apparent. Yeah, that needed to get hit.
Yeah, that card gave
I mean, don't get me wrong, spellbooks are still completely playable, but 1 Fate makes it a little bit more difficult. I mean, they still have Double Priestess, they still have Triple Kaiku, even though people aren't going to be playing Kaiku anymore.
I mean, you don't. You're the only one that doesn't play Kaiku.
No, I don't play Kaiku. I play Breaker the Magical Warrior, which, for those of you who can't do math, Breaker plus Spellbook of Wisdom equals -2 for your opponent, so...
I think you just called her Vampase retarded.
They are retarded.
No, they're not. You guys aren't retarded. You're
not retarded, as if you're not playing Breaker, you should probably rethink your life. I mean, in a Summon a Monster Set 5 format, I thought Breaker and Wisdom sounded like a pretty good idea to me.
Alright, now, on to the semi-limited. Chaos Sorcerer's back up to 2.
Woo! I can play Chaos Dragons happily again! I am so pumped about that. Banish 2. Banish your monster. Synchro for 8. Make plays. Do it again next turn, because I have a second one, because I'm sacking you. I love it! Chaos Dragons, Chaos Sworn, Light Sworn, Chaos decks in general, Piper. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Josh. Got a major boner jams when they saw this. You know I'm right, though.
Shut up, Uncle Rico. Alright, Lone Fire Blossom. That was a fire monster, fire plant, correct?
Dude, I'm telling you, they're promoting plants.
I don't really think they're promoting plants.
Okay, he wasn't around for what was called Synchro Plant. Lone Fire Blossom and the Dandelion or Spore, and then just go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really crucial to have Max C because your opponent's about to special summon like a bajillion times.
Right.
And just make a board that is beautiful, forming of Thought Ruler, Stardust, Scrap, and now we have Crimson Blader. You could have Colossal Fighter. It was going to be a beautiful board. It was just going to be amazing. I have Caius in my hand, so I'm going to sack you this entire game. And the worst part about it is we're getting new plant support to add to the pain. And it's just, I'm worried about 2 Lone Fire Blossoms, I'm not going to lie.
Now the stuff that's not even on there anymore. Archlord Christia.
Archlord Christia is back to 3. How I feel about this, I don't know, because I only ever played 2, but that card wins games.
Yeah, you're right.
2,800 beats, and you can't special. Fuck with him. That is summoning condition in Agents isn't that hard. Especially when I'm summoning Hyperions and banishing for Blacklusters and banishing for Hyperion's effect. It's very doable.
Yeah. The Mizuki.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they actually look like they're promoting zombies. Because they put Plague Spreader Zombie up to 3, and then, of course, Tour Guide from the Underworld's back up to 3.
I'm just saying, I was playtesting zombies with 3 Mizuki and 3 Plague, 3 Destiny Draw, 3 E-Tully, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you open up right in 3 turns, you have a field of Lavable Chain, Scrap Dragon, Zombie Master, Utopia, Master Key Beetle, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Dude, 3 Mizuki and 3 Plague Spreaders is where it's at.
No, the TG Striker, that's the little spellcaster for TGs, right?
No, he's a little warrior, and that actually gives TG agents, TGs in general, or any deck that runs TGs, another leg to stand on. Just because with 2 Striker, it was good. 3 Striker, you have a lot more leniency. Like, for example, TG agents, you have a better chance of opening Striker, Werewolf, Venus. With that play automatically, you can instantly go into Striker, Special Werewolf, make TG Wonder Magician, make them waste a back row or get rid of the only back row they have. Next thing you know, you can normal the Venus, pump out 2 Shine Balls. You have a Gotchi play and a level 8 Synchro play if you want to go into it.
You make me wet when you talk about Yu-Gi-Ohs.
That's weird. But anyway, yeah, you can have, by the time that you have a better chance of opening, because if you do the math, you have over a 20% chance of opening Werewolf, Striker, Venus. If you do that, the game's over, literally. Like, you pop Wonder Magician, and it's Tuner. So you can have a Gotchi, and any level 8 Synchro you wish to play, whether it be Crimson Blader, Stardust Spark, which that and Vanity's Emptiness with a soft lock is amazing.
He's not that good. I don't think
Stardust Spark is really good.
He's really not.
You can open regular Stardust, Archlord Christia if you think you're going into the mirror match or something like that.
Man.
Or if you think your opponent's going to set amazing amounts of banishment back row. What's another good one to go? Colossal Fighter if there's a problem card to get over that's over 3k beats. What's another good one? What's another good level 8? Crimson Blader.
You already said Crimson Blader.
But if you have to get over your opponent's Crimson Blader, that's a good play. It's just 3 striker
I'd rather go.
is amazing.
I'd just rather go into a regular Stardust.
Especially creature swap or TG1 EM1 and swap them over, and you can special summon it, so you don't even have to waste your normal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's good.
You're good.
It's good.
All right, now the one that kind of threw me off a little bit is Ptolemy.
Ptolemy M7's back at 3.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that, just because it's a great 6.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs to be at 3 because Gishki, for example, just because they now have that stupid hand loop that's a lot easier to pull off now with 3 Ptolemy, and it's very doable. Ask him, I used to play it. It's very doable.
You never dropped any 6s on me.
Gus Kraken, Mind August.
You only played Zelgigas.
Oh yeah, you didn't ever play it. Well, anyway.
You're drunk. You're done. My turn. Shut up.
Gishki's very playable.
Okay. I'm probably going to put another Ptolemy in my Hazy King deck because that would actually probably be good.
He doesn't mean another. He's going to play 3.
I'm not going to play 3.
He going to play 3.
No, I'm not going to play 3.
He going to play 3.
What the? I have 3 Basilotrites.
By the time we're done play testing, he going to play 3.
Okay. And now, the best one I think is awesome. Fire Formation Tinky.
Second best deck of the format next to Bujins.
Tinky is up to 3. The Beast Warriors coming out. It's going to make Constellars great. It's going to make Bujins great. It's going to make Fire Fist okay because they're bad.
No, they're not. They're only bad because Lorenzo plays them.
A little low.
The top 2 deck of the formats will be Bujin and Fire Fist. Why? Fire Fist now have their triple Rhoda. Bujins have triple Rhoda. They just have better protection in Turtle, Quillen, Centipede, Crane. Do I need to go on? I mean, think of it this way. If you're playing Bujins, you now have triple Pot of Duality, okay? You have triple Tenki. So automatically, you have 6 potential ways to search out your win condition. I mean, Fire Fists, they now have a better way to abuse their fucking bears, dragons, special summon ability. I mean, it's searchable. You can recycle more of them with Cardinal. I mean, Fire Fist... and Wolfbark shot up to 70, so not everyone's going to be playing Fire Fist, but it's still going to be one of the best decks of the format, if not the best. Oh, it's going to be so good. Like I said, this format, I can see Constellars, Bujins, and Fire Fist running rampant. I can see Mermails will be good this format.
Nah.
Yeah, they will.
Nah.
I think they will. They're the only deck that can consistently, other than Harpies, consistently make rank 7s. Which they can still go into the sack. They can still go into Gaios, which is the most underrated 7 I've ever heard of. People just,
Gaios?
I mean, Mega Fantasies Draco Sack came out and people completely forgot about Gaios. They don't realize it's a 2800 beater skill drain on legs. If your monster's lower than 28, its effect's negated. That's amazing.
But Draco Sack blows up shit.
But if I have Gaios on the field, Gaios effect's chainable.
You're chainable. Anyway.
I mean, Gaios is a thing, dude. You can't count Mermails out. Yes, they only have 1 title, but they still have 3 Turtle and 3 Megalo.
You hit on me.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Alright, that's weird.
But yeah, that was our ban list discussion, or Joe talking, who knows. Fuck you, Joe.
Hey, you asked me for my 2 cents, I gave it to you.
That was not 2 cents. That was more than 2 cents and a half, brah.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah, I love you back. Alright, so, if you guys agree with the new ban list, hit us up on the comments down there. Or, if you want to bitch about something we said,
feel free to comment and we'll comment back.
I was gonna say come at me.
I mean, we go hard in the paint, so.
Clean on the inside.
That oh boy. But yeah, this will be ban list discussion part 1. Part 2, we will have our own regionals topper, Mr. Power. And we're still deciding if all 3 of us are going to be it, or if it's just going to be me and him, or me and the dude, whatever. But thank you for watching. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. There will be more material. Later, guys.
Later.